Welcome back, I'm Multimeteor, and this time around, whoops, I forgot to do something. Growing up, nope, no growing pains. Weapons of the warrior. Alright, what the hell. This time around we're playing another one of Dr. Legend's decks. This time around it's called Izzet Deathtouch, or Izzet's Deathtouch. And that means that you're going to see some blue-red Izzet cards, but you're also going to see some green apparently, because there are some green Deathtouch effects that we will be drawing upon. So I'm really excited to see how this will play out. What is the main idea behind this deck? So let's check it out. All right, so I decided to replay this match because the gameplay it didn't turn out to be all that good. Also, I got my ass handed to me because I was stuck on lands and didn't draw the stuff that I needed to. But with a Nightshade Peddler and a Savageborn Hydra, we might be on our way. So let's keep it. Let's just keep it. I do have removal now, and I have a counterspell, so obviously he starts because he's a boss. Yeah, I can play Hinterland Harbor next turn. And the Nightshade. And then the turn after the Mountain, and Rootbound Crag then after, and... Oh, really? Good. Because that's not a bullshit card. Alright, let's get this down. Maybe the right thing to do would have been to kill it. Yeah. Not sure. Great. Yeah, makes a lot of sense to play that. Makes a lot of sense to play that card. Oh, great. Guard duty. Awesome. No. You asshole. Okay. Steam Vents is not bad. What do I need right now? I kinda need a mountain. I do have... Alright, so what I need is a mountain. So that's good enough right there. So I can either Searing Spear or Dissipate something. That's good to know. And I might have to take 3 damage first. Unless, of course, he wants to do stuff. Kitesail Apprentice. Okay. I'm thinking, should I kill it? No, I want to see what else he has for me. Yeah, I'll take 3. I think I can wait a few turns with the... There we go. That's what I'm dissipating. Yeah, that's definitely got to go. Holy shit, that's got to go. Oh, nice. Not bad. Think I can wait a turn or 2 more. I'm just gonna lay this. I'm not gonna pair him. No to both. Finish. Finish. Just gonna wait so I can drop the Savageborn Hydra and give it Deathtouch. Deathtouch and double strike. Okay. Got enough creatures there? Boba? I should be killing this, but I don't think he has anything right now. I think I'm gonna kill this because it does more damage right now. And I mean, this is gonna be a threat once he has equipment, but I mean, I think once I get this deck going, it's not gonna be a big issue. Oh, you fucking dimwit! Oh, that is nice. That is nice. Yeah. All right. So that hinders some of his. Yeah, sure. Why not? So now 2 of my creatures have Deathtouch. That's pretty good. Not sure if he wants to swing into that. Oh, you do have something. Alright. Good. Great. Perfect. Why didn't you equip it before and just swing in? I don't know. You never know with these jackasses. So, here comes the greed. Do I want to wait another turn or don't I? Actually, I do not want to wait another turn. I just want my Hydra down so I can start... yeah, exactly. So I can start doing damage. Nope, nope, nope. I'm able to put more counters on it, am I? Am I not? Yeah, I am. Oh, wow. So it's all good in the hood. Actually, I should have played it earlier then. What is that other Hydra where you can't put new counters on it? One in Gate Crash, I think. I'm asking you guys as if you would be answering my question. Three points of damage. Take it. Are we about done? You have 1 card in hand, you asshole. Yeah. Alright, good. Oh, baby. Alright. Yeah, let's swing in. Probably not gonna be doing a lot of damage to his face with this guy, or am I? Either way, I'm just dropping Niv-Mizzet because he's a beast. What's a shame though is that maybe I should wait. What? Oh, that doesn't help you. Stupid fuck. Oh, I should have attacked with... Alright, I guess I have to... Yeah, great. Make it more difficult for me to win. Okay, he doesn't have anything. Perfect. I'm really, really happy that I chose to pay the conditional cost. So slow, so slow. Come on. And I didn't pump my fucking Hydra. See? Awesome. Awesome gameplay. Awesome gameplay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swing in with the Gutter Snipe and the Savage-Born Hydra and Hidden Strings, huh? Yeah, that could definitely do some damage, but I'm just gonna swing in with these 2 guys. Hopefully he'll kill the Gutter Snipe and I can drop the Draco Genius and give it Deathtouch. There we go. Oh man, Cypher on a double striker. You didn't want to do that. I don't want to take any more damage, so I'm just gonna drop Niv-Mizzet. I mean, this game really doesn't show off the whole. Is it Deathtouch combo, which is a shame. Gutter Snipe is good. I'm not sure he's great in this deck. Alright, to hell with it. It's time to do something. What can I do? What can I do? I can deal a little bit of damage here. A little bit more. And then for the rest of the money, make this a big bad boy. Swing in and kill him? Yeah, I think so. There we go. Alright, I'm not gonna play a second match because this video is dragging along, but I am gonna show you the deck as always, so, or as I've begun to recently. Alright, so what we have here is we have a 60 card deck. There's 10 basic lands. There's 3 hinterland harbors, which comes into play tapped unless you have a forest or an island into play. It gives you a green or a blue. We have 4 rootbound crag, which comes into play tapped unless you have a mountain or a forest into play or in play. Gives you a red or a green source. We have 4 steam vents, which is a shock land, which you pay 2 life unless it's if you want it to come in untapped, you pay 2 life. That's what I'm trying to say. And it gives you a blue or red source. Sulfur Falls comes into play tapped if you don't control an island or a mountain. And it adds a blue or red source to your mana pool. You have 4 of those. So that's 4, 8, 12, 15, 25. Wow. I have a feeling that Dr. Legend don't want me to criticize his his decks for not having enough lands, and good on him for doing that, because that's necessary. You need the lands for your decks to work. Faithless Looting, we know this card already if we've seen any of the other videos, or if we played Innistrad, the Innistrad block. It's a draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards, and it has flashback, so you make your way through your deck pretty fast and get the stuff you need. Goblin Electromancer is really, really good. It's from Return to Ravnica. 2 cost 2/2. It's a bear, and it makes your instant spells and sorcery spells cheaper. You have 2 of those. Hands of Binding is a Gate Crash Dimir card with Cipher. Tap target creature an opponent controls. That creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. That's really powerful. You cast it, tap something that you don't want to block your creature, and you swing in, and if you do combat damage, then you get to do it again. So actually twice this turn if you're playing it. I wouldn't say correctly, because there's times where you can't do that, but if you in an optimal situation, which is often, you get to tap 2 creatures down the first turn, so very good. Hidden Strengths is similar. You tap or untap target permanent, then you may tap or untap another target permanent, and that could be his or yours, your opponent's or your creatures. And it has Cipher, so you get to encode it onto a creature, so when it does combat damage, much the same. And you see, it's always the Boros that gets the brunt of the Dimir hatred. Izzet Charm, counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 2, or Izzet Charm deals 2 damage to target creature, or draw 2 cards then discard 2 cards. Alright. Nightshade Peddler, we've already seen this guy. There's 4 of them. There's 2 Savageborn Hydras, 4 Searing Spears, 2 Think Twice, 2 Dissipate, 2 Gutter Snipes, 4 Static Casters. In case you didn't know it, it's a flash haste pinger. It's basically like Prodigal Sorcerer or Prodigal Pyromancer, except that it only pings creatures. But if you have several of the same type of creature into play, all of those creatures will receive the damage. So you see, if, for example, an opponent is playing a deck with a lot of the same creatures, he has those down. For example, he's playing Peacekeepers, he has a lot of those soldier creatures. Not, it's of course not creature type, but if he has a lot of soldier tokens, or something like that, and you have this entwined with the what's it called, Nightshade Peddler, then then all of them will die because of Deathtouch. So you see the trick here. Blast of Genius is a nice little card as well. It's from Dragon's Maze, and I think it's Ralsarek we see on the card. It's Ralsarek we see down here at least. Ralsarek's Brainstorm bring actual thunder and lightning. Interesting. Choose target creature or player, draw 3 cards, then discard a card. Blast of Genius deals damage equal to the discarded cards. Convert a mana cost to that creature or player. So it's kind of like a mix between, what's it called? Cloudburst? No. Spellbound Dragon and... Is that what it's called? Spellbound, spell something dragon and what's it called? Prophetic Bolt. It's kind of a mix between those two, except that it's not an instant spell. All right, then we have 2 Niv-Mizzet Draco Genius, which is the evolved version or a different version of Niv-Mizzet, the Firemind. 6 cost rather than 5 cost. Or maybe both were 6 cost. I think both were 6 cost actually. A 5/5 rather than a 4/4. Both have flying. Whenever Niv-Mizzet Draco Genius deals damage to a player, you may draw a card. Whereas it was the other way around. Well, and you can activate its ability and deal 1 damage, ping 1 creature or player. So basically, the Draco Genius is the opposite of the Firemind, because the Firemind is deal 1 damage to target creature or player every time you draw a card, and you could tap it to draw a card. So you can actually activate this ability more times during one turn if you have the mana for it, and obviously you have the mana for it at least 2 times if you can play this card. And that will allow you to draw... Well, the downside is that if you're pinging creatures, you're not drawing extra cards. And you don't have any card drawing synergies with the Draco Genius. But the upside is that you can you can pretty much, if you have the mana for it, you can ping stuff to death. But you can't put it in this kind of eternal lock or this kind of lock where you get to, if you have a lot of card drawing effects, that you can have Niv-Mizzet kill off a lot of things. So I think in a sense this card is a little bit weaker than the Firemind. Then you have Progenitor Mimic, which is basically a clone that clones itself. Pretty interesting card, definitely. And that is that. Izzet's Deathtouch. I don't think the game that I played really showed off the potential of this deck, and I'm not entirely sure that I get the entirety of that deck yet, because I mean the Cypher spells are nice and all, but they have their own little life within, which is outside of the Deathtouch mechanic and outside of the ping mechanic. So maybe you would need more pingers in this deck. Also, what's it? Where is it? Gutter Snipe. Gutter Snipe doesn't really. It doesn't do anything with Cypher. It doesn't do anything with Deathtouch. So it's just in there for extra damage and to give to make your instant and sorcery spells even more potent. But yeah, I don't know. Still a decent deck. Don't think it's the most well constructed deck that Dr. Legend made, but it's still. I really like the idea of playing Izzet with a Deathtouch aspect to it. So there's definitely some nice trickery in this deck. Yeah. What do you guys think? Let me know and let Dr. Legend know in the comments section if you have something on your mind. Anyways, thanks for watching on Multimeteor, and later.